Hello and welcome to the Microsoft Product Licensing Terms Update for September 2023 from the version 1 software asset management practice. How are you guys doing today?
Good, thank you.
Good, thank you.
Great stuff. So September 2023 product terms pretty light in terms of any major updates. Probably fair to say this month is probably the lightest of the year so far. So might have something to do with coming off the back of that holiday season and so on. So William, I think you've had a look at the first two. We're going to get into a bit of detail on what you found.
Yeah, so there's two that I've looked at. So the first one's the universal license terms for online services, which is really just adding a clause for online services with distributable code. And this clarifies the distributable code clause to software also applies to online services that include software components. And it adds clarity to the universal clause for validation, auto updates, and collection for software that extensions are included. Now, I don't know if that actually adds any clarity or simplifies it. And unfortunately, the product terms don't allude to any further detail than that, but it's just another clause that's added to that universal license terms for online services. With Microsoft 365, there's another update. So they've updated the instances of Microsoft Viva Sales to Microsoft Sales Copilot. So basically, it's a name change from Viva Sales to Sales Copilot. Not to be confused with Microsoft 365 Copilot. Microsoft Sales Copilot is essentially, they call it a seller experience application. So it combines Microsoft 365 and Teams to automatically capture, access and register data into any CRM system. So for example, Dynamics or Salesforce. It requires either a free add-on license that's included as part of the Dynamics 365 sales subscription or a paid for add-on license. And I presume that's for those users with Salesforce that haven't got Dynamics, but the pricing details for the add-on aren't yet available. So it's just one to watch out for in this whole series of Copilot expansion of products. So that's those two. So over to you, Richard.
Yeah, thanks, William. This month I looked at the privacy and security terms, and like you said, Carl, very light. They added Viva Glints to the EU Data Boundary Services table. So maybe you're aware, I hope our customers are aware, Viva generally inherits its privacy features and settings from M365, Teams, SharePoint, and Viva Engaged. So this change is simply adding it to the EU Data Boundary Services table, meaning where data can be shared from. And this is a further demonstration of Microsoft's dedication to maintaining a robust data protection practices and aligning with regional regulations in line with GDPR and all the data security features that they've been introducing over the last few months and years. So this is just a further addition to that.
Great stuff. So I'll look at the last two then. The sticking with Dynamics 365. So yeah, as per the terms, Microsoft updated the Dynamics 365 terms to align with customer insights and marketing changes. So those of you who are familiar with Dynamics marketing, it's a component of Dynamics 365 that has a host of dedicated tools for campaign and prospect management, if I was to sum it up in one sentence. Microsoft are migrating what they call newer real-time marketing features called journeys to the customer insights application. My understanding is that the original marketing service can still be renewed, but any new deployments will take place in customer insights, where customers, from what I'm aware, can add older marketing capabilities manually as required. Then the second update that I looked at was with regards to the Microsoft security portfolio product terms mapping. So In the product terms, Microsoft have added a useful set of tables for all the various available security products. And in that table, there's hyperlinks to all the associated product terms for those various different services. So a useful place to go to if you're looking to drill down into the product terms associated with Microsoft security portfolio of products. So that pretty much wraps it up for this month. So I did say at the start of the recording that it would be a relatively short and sweet update based on a lack of updates or any major updates this month. If you have any specific queries on Microsoft licensing, please feel free to reach out to us here at Version 1. The Sandbox will be delighted to handle any queries you might have on Microsoft related product or for any other software vendor product that you might be struggling to get your head around or to get to grips with. So until the next product terms update for October, we'll see you then. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye bye.